So, welcome back for Tales of Arise. Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, that's just this room. Where haven't I been? Okay. I will check the first floor again. I think all doors are locked, but I think I just tried 2 of 3. So, let's see. So, this one locked. This one locked. This one locked. Okay. I mean, it was a try. So we start here again. In the barracks. Okay. I will go everywhere. Maybe something will appear. Just orange gel. There's written scribbled in the margins. Oh! My comrades, once you occupy the palace, engage the barriers post-haste. You know which room to leave the release mechanism in. Return the key to the room to the specified cabinet. What?
Look, another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
But
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
we've been to the office more than once. Come on. It's frustrating. I have to fight something.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Barracks were here, so let's go back to the office. We've been there. There was the key to the noble room. This is orange gel. Don't tell me this was here before. It looked like a cabinet for storing keys. Duplicate Lord's quarters key.
Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
Don't lose hope. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Ah, Lord's quarters, yeah. Go to the room with the guards in front.
No choice.
No shield can stand up to these fists.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Okay. We finished both of them.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Yes, of course I want to use this key. Okay, and here there has to be a mechan... I can see it. And I can see a healing point. So there will be a fight, but first of all, let's see. The Joys of Music, concerto pieces for quartets. An eclectic mix of books on high-level academic subjects, gourmet food, curios, and more. The selection provides insight into the character of the owner. And string scores to tug at the heartstrings. What? So more. Here in the ooh, a violin. Violin. Examine. Unfamiliar instruments are set out on display. You can't touch them. Instruments. There's one. Okay, I use the healing point. And then we use the mechanism. That was easy.
Finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
I really thought we just have the first floor left. So, let me guess. There are guards? No, there are no guards in front. So we can just enter.
Well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzalik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzalik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death. You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
We heard about this.
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Hey,
hide itself? Amazing!
Right, but it's not totally invisible.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I really owe you one.
Ignite! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Watch things over! Dragon Swarm!
First quarter.
Double Demon Fang! It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Lightning Thrust!
By the
It's
power
over!
of the hurricane! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial Spear.
Half.
You're finished!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Double Demon Fang! You're mine! I'm not done! Be still!
Hey!
This one's all mine! Burn it! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Dragon Shell! Strike!
I can carve through armor.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Double Demon Fang!
Last quarter.
Castle! You're mine! It's over! Mirage!
Almost there.
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
Where are you going? Air thrust! Lightning orb!
Come on. Almost. And
Frozen!
Hammer!
nice.
You filthy slaves are despicable.
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzalik.
Attaining lordship. Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
Dohalim to the rescue.
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzalik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahag-Sar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go. To Mahag-Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzalik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
regardless of what your original motivations were. Your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
So, hi First Night, nice to see you. You missed my stream on Wednesday, I think, so there's a lot of things you didn't see. This nerd was Lord Dohalim's servant. Oh, okay, then you needed that sleep. And he betrayed his lord, and that's why we fought him. We also fought Lord Dohalim last time. Yeah, I said so, and here I am. But one of my appointments on Wednesday got cancelled, so it was also surprising for me that I was able to come on online for streaming on Wednesday. I'm sorry for that, but I'm glad that you had your sleep. How are you today? I hope well rested. Oh, we got the master claw. Oh, cheese fondue, that would be something for my husband. Rot extension. If Dohalim Perfect evades an enemy attack, his senses become heightened and his rot will gain momentum, greatly extending his range. His penetration will also rise. letting him interrupt enemies and land critical hits on them more often. He's an antique collector. Okay. We have a few points. Let's see what we can get. Recover. We already... No, we don't have this. What's this? A beginner dark art. Oh, dark art. Let's just buy all of them. Do I have enough? No. Can buy one more. Let's see. Oh, we have 3,000 with Alphen 2. Then I'm going to finish this up. And this. And this. 3,000. Next one is also full. She is almost full, just one is left. And he is also almost full. He is full. Okay.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzalik, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Oh, and let's see what kind of outfits we have for Lord Dohalim. Oh, that looks nice. That looks so nice. Dark. Blue. Okay, let's just stay with the usual one. We are in... Oh, in the chamber. Was there something to loot, maybe? Of course we were in the chamber. Something? Oh, it's also nice. It has pools here. And fish. But no items. Lame. Not even some gel on those chairs. So the Darnons are back in a castle. Is there anything? I don't think so. No. I think we can leave. Let's see how Vicint looks now. There are still some Renans. Many of my brethren didn't feel at home here, so they left. I stayed though. This place is... how to put it? Yeah, not bad. Let's go with that. But it's nice. So we know there are some Renans that stayed behind to also protect the Dahnan peace. Do we have some side quests? Not really. Not here. Where to go? Where to go? Here.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
South gate. Okay. Yeah, we're heading south. I think this was the one that was closed before.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
I thought she said it to the cat.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia, and so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Ringrel doesn't like it. There are 2 Renans now in her party. Gnot! Gnocchi! Yum yum! Leaf-wrapped fish. And of course, a still panel. Oh, for Alphen! Comrades and freedom. But we don't have any points left for that. But we can spend some points on Kisara. We can spend every single point on Kisara. Okay. And let's see if we have a nice outfit for her. Oh yeah. Just armor in other colors. I think I stay with the silver white one then. But I don't like this shield, please. Can I have something? Wait. This one is nice. This one is nice.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Eldermenensia Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renan than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renan hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renans wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a slap in the face with words. Okay. Now we have side quests. And I'm totally for doing them now. It was here. The cat is still holding this little rat at gunshot. Poor little rat.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
What?
Oh, hi, Kelzalik. Nice to see you. I'm doing good. Thank you very much. How are you today? This is bad. What am I going to do about that zeugle? Is something bothering you, Legel? I heard you mention something about a zeugle. Oh, sorry, you see, actually, never mind, it's nothing. It sure doesn't sound like nothing to me. Did a dangerous zeugle appear somewhere? If you need it gone, I'll handle it. I couldn't ask you to do that. You've got enough on your own plate as it is, I'm sure. Leave men and see as a fair to us. I have to learn how to get by without Meagle, to depend on these days anyway. But I want to make sure this realm stays safe just as much as you do. So if you're having problems, say something.
Excuse me!
I just told you we can handle it ourselves. Or do you doubt any ability to look after ourselves? That's not what I...
Well...
It's okay, Legel, really. We've fought our fair share of zeugles, you know. Why don't you tell us what's going on at least? Okay then. A giant zeugle shown up by Treslida Highway, and it's making a big mess out of all the fields and buildings along there. It's like a wild hog, only it managed to break through any walls and fencing that get in its way. When you say hog, you mean one of those boar zeugles. I'd figure a stone wall would be enough to keep it at bay. That wouldn't work with this fella. We are talking about something the size of a hut.
Really?
That big! Yes, that's why I've been struggling to come up with a way to stop it. We'll see what we can do. If we're dealing with something that bad, you should let me go after it. I've got my shield here after all. What? I don't know that's such a...
Seriously?
I don't know if that's gonna pose a threat to a zeugle the size of a hut.
All right.
I'll make it work somehow. I'm determined to do what I can to protect my realm. You said Treslida Highway, right? We'll be back. Okay. Kaiser, we just fought Kelzalik, the servant of Dohalim. And afterwards, Dohalim, well, he didn't kill Kelzalik, but he told him to just leave and leave this realm alone. And he joined our party. And also Kisara said that she's coming along with us. And she has no hatred for Dohalim or anything that happened in the past, so
We'll find out there this time.
I think we
Most
have peace in
likely
our
zeugles,
party.
I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Those little cute piggies. Oh, piggy. Okay, where is the zeugle? It was not that much, and I see another side quest here. Oh, God. You're very welcome. I just figured you might want to know what
I
happened.
wonder if something happened.
Lord Dohalim, what brings you here? Oh, nothing in particular. We're simply passing through. We are quite the distance from the capital, however. Are you in need of assistance? Well, yes, I've been having zeugle troubles. How curious. You shouldn't be seeing any more of them out here since the soldiers cleared them all out. The little ones have kept away, yes, but this big zeugle showed up recently that's been causing me no end of trouble. It looks like a giant monkey. I guess you could say it likes to blow these huge gusts of wind and wreak havoc on my crops. That sounds like quite a serious problem. I apologize for troubling you with this, my lord. I promise to still fulfill the palace order somehow, but we'll see what we can do. Fret not. I shall handle the situation myself. What? You do that for me, my lord? But of course, how could I possibly ignore a citizen standing before me who is quite clearly in dire need of my aid?
Kisara.
You said it was a large Simian zeugle that knows how to manipulate the wind, yes? Very well, let us be off, Kisara. Right. Yeah, I'm really glad that Dohalim also joined us, because in secret, this is my most beloved character, my favorite character in this game. I really like him. He's kind of funny in an awkward way. So, zeugle, here. So here is the hawk. Yeah, I just said in another stream that Law is my favorite, but it was so far, and it was Dohalim all along. Come on. And I think you will understand when we get to know this character a little more. Wow. Shion, please. Thank you. Do you want to charge? Going to... yeah. So, that was halfway through the battle? Oh. Okay. Oh. Thank you, Shion. Come on. Ah! It got me. Oh no! Shion! Please. Thank you.
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
Okay. That was so close. Astral flower.
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
So, and another zeugle somewhere. Here. But I want a buff first, please.
I hate camping out.
We have so many new recipes. And let's see, can we... I wanted to sell. Maybe buy something new? Yes. But it's not good. But this is good. Ah. And this is good. And maybe we can also forge something new? Oh yeah, we can, but I don't have the items for that. I don't know who to replace, to be honest. I would like to have Dohalim in my party. But I don't know who to replace. Maybe Law. Okay, we need... Oh, I can make this one. And this one. But Tempest Stone, Windswept Domain. I think when we're going into the Wind Realm we will get that. Hard spherical. Shell, Astral Crystal, Lizard Fin, Tempest Stone. Okay, Tempest Stone is kind of important. Astral Crystal, Hard Spherical Shell, and Flaming Knights. Oh, this one! So we are going to evolve them. And Raging Storm Beak. Astral Crystal, Lizard Fin, Tempest Stone. So it's almost always the same. Dragon Flame Sac is a new one. Demi-human muscle. We had something demi-human before. Windswept Mane and Raging Storm Beak. Okay. No, I'm not going to manage my
I always love the sound
farm.
of hammers banging away.
So, let's see what we can cook now and what kind of buffs we can
There are
get.
still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
So, heal HP after battle. EXP boost. Oh, okay. More dropped items, elemental defense, heal HP, rare ore, obtained ore, elemental defense, elemental attack, defense up, combat points. Attack up. Oh, that's also nice. Heal CP, defense up. I think I'm going for attack up. And Law can cook.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes.
And I am talking to Shion, Law, or Kisara. I mean, Kisara just joined us, so I think I should talk to her.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol. The one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Legil wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Legil? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
That's so sad. She was so looking up to him, and he was his idol. Yet, she didn't hesitate to even question if he really betrayed Lord Dohalim or not. She just thought, yeah, he's a traitor, and I think that's very sad.
See you tomorrow. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Yes, we have everything, and I see my next enemy. Oh, he has some little apes with him. Alpha Reaper.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Where are you going?
Touch.
Go for the weak point. Hear my call.
Ready to go!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here's evil.
Now you see what I can do. Now I'm in the groove.
Yeah.
Now let's dance.
Haha! Down again.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. You're mine. Dragon form.
Annihilation. Sleep now.
Flaming thrust.
I'll be
Fluid storm. In a vine.
Gale force. More lightning. One lightning with them. Let them move in.
Dazzle. Take this.
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said
Oh,
almost.
oh, oh,
Don't get
oh. Oh, lore, okay.
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Come on. Almost done.
This one's mine. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Thank you, lore.
Here I come. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Astral Flower.
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts.
I'm not going to fight you now. I am going to report. Yes. Just to the highway. Okay, no other side quest here. Hi. Is the zeugle gone now, my lord?
Good.
It is. It proved to be a formidable foe, but I'm pleased to report that it's no more. That's right, Dohalim here put it in its place. You really got rid of it, my lord? Yes, indeed. We also removed the zeugles in the surrounding area. This should hopefully allow you to go about your work more in peace. Well, thank you so much. Wait, your face. My lord, did you get hurt in that fight? Fret not. There's a small price to pay on my part if it means my people are relieved of that which ails them. My lord, I don't know what to say. I shall work even harder than ever in the fields to repay such kindness. You needn't know more than you already are. If anything else troubles you, please do not hesitate to call on the palace for its assistance. Yes, my lord. Thank you.
Really now.
I've got a feeling you're going to have a long line of people waiting to see you once we're back in Vicent. Yay! And a new skill panel. But do we have, yeah, a few points. But not that much. Okie dokie. We also have to report something in Vicent. And I think there was another side quest. I would love to have some KFC right now.
To rest here now.
How did it go with that boar zeugle? Don't worry, we'll manage to stop it.
Seriously?
I still can't believe we pulled it off, honestly. I never should have doubted you, Kisara. I hate that I had to turn you in the first place. You still helped. You evacuated the people, and clearing out rubble made it so that we could simply focus on fighting. So don't beat yourself up. You've always been a big help, even when we're younger. Thanks, Kisara. Anyway, what part of the fence did that boar destroy? I want to fix it for you. You don't have to do that for me, and I swear, you never know when to rest, do you? It's just in my nature. Speaking of which, hey, Rinwell. Your coat's been dirty ever since that fight. Let me have it. I'll wash it for you later. Oh, sure. I've got to step up my game. Yeah, I should also totally go to KFC someday. But the next KFC is like an hour away from here. You don't have to eat bacon.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe.
Oh, you're Captain Kisara from the guard, right? Perfect. I've got a problem I could really use your help with.
You okay?
What is it? I'm at your service. Well, when I was working in Resin Quarry earlier, I came across this one tough nut of a rock that I couldn't quite crack. A tough rock, you say? If you need help smashing the thing, I am your guy. If only the solution were so simple. Alas, by the time I got back to work the next day, it completely vanished. Imagine my surprise when I found it rolling around deeper in the quarry. It was practically a walking crack, and a feisty one at that. Ever since then, I've been too scared to get back to work knowing that a thing is in there. We'll see what we can do. Leave it to me. I'll see what I can do. Well, this'll be good. I can't wait to see how our specialist in defense is going to solve this one, huh? Well, I'm not just going to ignore this man after what he's told us, defensive specialist or not. Thanks a million, Captain. You'll find it deep inside Resum Carry. Roger, let's move out. I'll crush that zeugle one way or another. Okay, let's go inside.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Oh, it's right there. I see it. I thought I have to go deeper for that.
That thing looks like trouble.
Quite.
Flame Wrecker. Oh yeah.
No backing down! I owe you one. Ignite! It's time! Aim for the weak spot! Save you! Okay.
Oh, Eternal Devastation. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Almost halfway.
In an instant! Impact Claw! You're mine!
I never miss.
Take this! Eagle Drive! Here I come!
Ow, 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 ow. No, 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 no. Oh. I'm not feeling so great, I can see that. Ouch! Okay, last quarter. Ow.
No further! Eat this!
Almost, almost, almost.
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw!
This was a tough one. And another Astral Flower.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Yay! Oh, Rinwell is our strongest party member. No, not party leader. Okay, let's see. I'm going for Dohalim now.
I don't sense any more enemies.
Yeah, it was 3 of those big zeugles in a row now. I can tap my shoulder. Good job. Oh, Captain, it's you again. Did you manage to beat the zeugle I asked you about? Yeah, it turned out to be a real handful, but we eventually pulled through and won. Don't be coy. You were a sight to behold against that thing, attacking and defending with that shield of yours. Oh, so you managed to take out the tough rock zeugle with your shield. That's impressive. Thanks. It turns out it's useful, not just for defending. I can be offensive with it too. I feel like I better understand what it's capable of now. Well, thanks for doing all that, Captain. Now I can finally get back to work. Yeah, go back to work. Yay, a new skill panel. Let's see, I think we have a few points left, so we can buy all of them. So, and now we have all map display. Let's see. Okay, there is a new quest at the palace. Let's see. And the library was on the first floor. It's the only quest, is it? Yes, library. Yes. Yes. Let's see if there's another big zeugle walking around. Where is it?
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well?
Oh?
My, it seems like you are carrying a rare book there, young lady.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing. To be fair, books in general are pretty rare across Dana. Even so, I can tell it's particularly unique and special. As a librarian here, I couldn't ask you to consider donating it to me, could I?
Yeah.
I don't think I could part with this one. I need this book to fight zeugles and stuff.
Why?
Goodness, I had no idea there was any such books used for combat. All the more reason I simply must get my hands on it. Lord Dohal, sweetie, you must convince her to part with this somehow, please. I must? To be quite honest, I would rather she hold on to it as well. But Tigrina, was appointed by you to serve as a palace librarian, so as to keep these precious books safe for future generations. You must do something. I simply can't do my job without having the books I need in my care. Please, Lord Doha. This is quite the conundrum. I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah. Got it.
Look, I'm not letting this book out of my sight, but you can take a look at it while we are here, if you like. If I find any new book while we are traveling, I'll bring them to you. Does that work for you?
Great.
Absolutely. I really do wish I could have your book, but I'll gladly accept that as a compromise. In return, every time you have something to show me, I give you something special return. Lord Doha, I hope a generous budget is forthcoming. The arts must be preserved. Unfortunately, that isn't my call to make, seeing as I no longer serve as a lord here, but you make a compelling argument. Don't be shy about bringing me lots and lots of books now. I'll be here, eagerly awaiting them.
I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her.
I like her. She's passionate about books. Secrets of the Stars, That's an old beaten up book you have there. What is it? I wonder. I sense much warmth from it, but also an aura of sadness emanating from its pages. Tell me, where did you find such a book?
Well,
It's a prize harem that used to belong to a certain clan. You could say I inherited it. That's why I can't give it away. I understand now. You must forgive my keenness to obtain it. I'm sure you don't have it easy as a fellow book collector yourself. Nevertheless, I sense that your passion for them is quite genuine. Will you bring me any other books you happen to come across? I'd really love to see them. Sure, no problem. We got happy bottles. Well, she is kind of cute, isn't she? So, we have enough for this one. This one, yeah.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted her. My word! For such a serene title as Nature's Beauty, this book is so ferocious. Like a tornado. Truly breathtaking. It's so powerful, too powerful. I fear it's going to blow my clothes straight off.
Wow!
Really?
Hey,
Hey, what are you getting so excited for? I am? Are you all you boys are the same? Oh no, don't get yourself down. You're too cute to be so angry. Wouldn't you agree, handsome? Yeah, lighten up, Renwell.
oh?
While you're out searching for your next book, I suggest you read up a little on men on how their minds work. Okay. So now they are not talking, okay.
Why?
Taming Water! A moving title if ever I heard one. It shakes me to the core, fills my heart with tears. Such drama, such dolor. I'm going to be soaking wet before I finish. I can't turn my eyes away.
Watch it.
From what? I wasn't talking to you. Quit trying to butt in.
Hey.
I'll be taking that book back now. I'll bring you more if you're lucky. But I haven't gotten to the end yet. I think Rinwell might be jealous.
Oh?
My word, this tome truly lives up to the radiant light of its title. With every page, it glows more and more brightly. How joyous it must feel to have someone reading you. But I need you to calm down, okay? Otherwise, I can't see what's inside you. Is it just me, or is she talking to that book? Maybe she's having some sort of hallucination you only get from enjoying books so much.
No way.
You mean she's addicted to reading? That explains it. Never trust a bookworm.
Hey.
Don't lump me in with that woman. Books are so wonderful for the ability to transport people to brand new worlds. What you see when reading them is nothing to be afraid of. Trust me, darlings. Okay. And even another one. Don't be shy about bringing me lots and lots of books now. I'll be here, eagerly awaiting them. Okay, now we're done. Okay, let's see. Do we have more side quests? Yes, in Moscow. I'm going for side quests now.
only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
So Doc has something for us.
Oh.
That you, Orphan? Why are you still bumming around these parts? I know I said you were welcome to come back here when you need to rest, but this is a bit soon for a reunion, don't you think?
Guess.
And now you mention it, it kinda does look like I'm taking it a little too easy. To be honest, I'm feeling a little lost with what to do right now.
All right.
Well, in that case, why don't you help me out a bit? There's always so much to do out here. There's no time to worry about things. For instance, I'm running low on pepper and could use some more. I use it in my medicine as well as to help preserve my food. And if you help me with this, it'll get rid of all your troubles, guaranteed. We have what you wanted. We have what we need. Is that what you need? We've got some of it ourselves. Is this enough for you? Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thanks. Could you wait here wait there for me? I'm going to whip up my special recipe with it, just for you. Oh, so we get a new recipe, maybe.
How's this?
Well, what did you think of my very own kebabs? Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Wow.
They were the best meal I've had all year. I didn't realize you were such a good cook, Doc. I had a feeling they'd be right up your alley. The secret to them lies entirely in the pepper. I'm more than happy to teach you the recipe so you can cook it for yourself on the road. That'd be great. Thanks, Doc. I also want some kebab now.
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
Xian loves food. So let's see. No more quest here, but in Ulzebek. Kebab.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak.
We speak with him, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless my eyes deceives me, I think that's the blazing sword I see. How have you been, man? You really don't have to call me that, Grenna. You look like you've got your hands full. Sure you've got time to chat? Oh, I'm on break. You know, it's all well and good that we Crimson Crows have taken it upon ourselves to start developing Calaglia, but I'm telling you, I've had it up to here with people and their damn problems.
That's great.
Sounds like they're keeping you busy.
Hey.
Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. I can't catch 40 wings. Dare I say, things were almost easier before we kicked the bright eyes out. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. Actually, can I ask you folks a favor? One of the things we are struggling with right now is our housing shortage. We've gotten by until now, cramming people into sacks, but what I really want is to give every family their own home. Oh, that's a good goal. Problem is, there aren't many places around here that can withstand the elements. But you know what might? The abandoned village in Iglia. If we could use there, we'll be in business. So, can I ask you to check it out and see if it's suitable? Sure, I'll check it out.
Good.
Sure thing, I'm happy to do what I can to lighten your load. Often! The area's zeugle central, so don't expect it to be a walk in the park. Sorry to give you yet another thing to do, but I appreciate it. Iglia, let's see. I think... Iglia, there. Do we have a fast travel point? Yeah.
Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into what would come after liberation.
Don't expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future.
I don't expect you for anything. Just come along and entertain me. So... this wasn't there before.
That's our target.
I won't forget.
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Yeah, I think that were low-level side quests.
Some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the zeugles, though. Is the area worth the trouble?
I think we did
I suppose
everything.
we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
So let's get back to him. Wait. Yes, I remember right. There was something. Where is the map action? Somewhere. I think this way. I'm going to fight the armadillos. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. There. Hi. We've got some mean zeugles locked up further in. We're keeping a close eye on them to make sure not a single one breaks loose. Yeah, but I could just... Okay, see you later, Kaiser, and enjoy your meal. So back to Uzbek. We still have a big zeugle to fight. I think we might be strong enough for this one
If
now.
only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Oh, this one. Hi. Alright. I know what I want. Now to just go out and find it. Okay, this one with the fashion passion. What are you guys doing? Trading! Oh, these are from... wait, Calaglia and... I forgot the second. Yeah, things for money.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, Alphen, did you check out the village?
Sorry.
I hate to say it, Grenard, but the place is a bust. There's not much of it that can be used. It's swimming with the zeugles. Should have known. I had a feeling that was the case, but I had to try.
Damn it.
I've got no other leads, and things are just as mad as ever. We're at the end of our ropes. I feel you, Grenard, but, you know, I realized something earlier. You could never have imagined people coming up to you asking for help and trying to make things better before we liberated Calaglia, right? But now people are able to do that. I think that's a sign of just how free people are now, don't you? The fact that people get their chance to improve their lives is thanks to the freedom they now enjoy. It might be tough to deal with now, but this is just a bump in the road to a better life. Easier said than done, I know, but you get what I mean? You know what? You're right. This isn't something to complain about. That's our blazing sword, always the wise one. I told you, call me Alphen already, but I'm glad you're feeling better about it now.
Gotcha.
Totally. If I can get through this, it'll make Calaglia a better place to live in the long run. Thanks for letting me vent, man. You mind if I come to you again if I need to talk about other stuff in the future?
Right.
Not at all. Yeah, come to me with all your problems.
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back to our mission?
Yes, we can, but I want to save now. And let's try the big zeugle from the beginning. I think I have to do those armadillos, but it's like this, and they are done.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Okay, let's see.
I'd steer clear of that zeugle if I were...
Ooh, 43! Holy crap!
This one will be difficult to predict.
Okay. Oh, wow, wow, wow. It's... That will be a hard one. Okay. It will be a hard one, but maybe we can do that. Ah! Oh! She on? She on? Oh, she's herself on just one. Maybe we use some peach gel.
You cannot be risked.
That's the wisest thing you've ever said. Here's a healing art.
Dragon Swarm! I'll face you! Take this!
I don't know if we can do that. Come on! Burn! Come after me, and the others can attack. Go away from Rinwell! Oh no! Whew. Oh no! I have a life bottle for me. Oh no, Rinwell! Dohalim is also almost done. Another life bottle for Rinwell, I think. Come on. Come on, and first quarter down. I think we can do that. Oh, we need CP. Oh no, Shion! Ooh. Shion, don't attack, heal. We need CP so she can heal. Dohalim is done. And doesn't do anything. No. Oh, now Shion! Another life bottle. Now we're using our items. Come to me, come to me. And go down. Oh no. Oh, I need more CP. She can't heal. So we are halfway through.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
This has a most peculiar taste.
Here I come! Ha! Dragon form!
We need more CP.
Such unadulterated.
Rinwall is down.
I can assure you survive this.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Dragon swarm!
Beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Whew.
That's gonna smart.
Oh, bees! Where are they from? Go down. Come on. No!
In a bind?
Oh, Shion is also down. Sheet. Okay, life bottle for Shion first. Because she's the healer. Oh no, Dohalim.
You mean this might be the end?
Oh no, 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 no. Wow. What's going on right now?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, it's going to be my first wipe here, I think. Okay. What kind of gel do I have? Peach gel, apple gel. Rinwell, here. Ah! Oh, thank you. No, 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 no.
This has a most peculiar taste.
Shion is almost down. Can you heal yourself, Shion? No. Rinwell is down, okay. Dohalim almost.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Dragon form!
It didn't go down.
No further.
Double demon fang!
Okay. 2 are down. Just. No, no, no. Oh, no. She was just back to life.
Where are you going? Far enough.
Okay, okay. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay. And the next one. Dohalim, please.
For the wicked. Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
That move.
Please go down already.
I hope this medicine works as promised.
Okay. Peach gel. Yeah, it's going to be my first wipe. I don't really have life bottles left.
Nothing gets by me.
Rinwell is down again, okay.
Consuming wildfire.
That was nice, thank you. Don't have life bottles left. Not enough. Can't use items. Peach gel. Shion. No! Almost my last life bottle. Almost my last one. No, 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 no. That's not going to happen here. I'm not going to fight this zeugle. I did save, didn't I?
Where are you going? Glacial spear. Pierce the evil. I'll smash you.
It's... Do we have one life bottle left? Shion, you need to be... You need to survive. Come on, no, no. Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm going to heal myself. Pineapple gel. Oh, I think she can't heal me because she doesn't have CP. No, you...
This should do it. Shattering the pieces. Attack time.
And more CP so she can heal. Yeah, now she can revive. Yay.
It's about to strike. I'm ready.
Look sharp, everyone.
Rinwell's down again. Here. Now you're almost full of CP. Come on, Shion, heal.
Time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Armor won't save you.
Fine off. Yeah.
Dragon swarm. Elusive deity. Double demon fang. Lightning thrust. Mirage. Shine. Radiant light.
Where are you going?
Shion, can you please not die? You are the one that needs to survive.
Thanks for the concern.
Simple repayment for a favor.
Think, maybe. Maybe.
And I don't accept them either.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Can you take it?
Try harder.
It's in your hands now.
Dohalim. Come at me again. Come at me again, bro. Go down.
Not today. Dazzle. Elusive deity. I'll face you. Mirage.
Where are you going? Water, hear my call.
Come on, come at me.
It's in your hands now.
Shion, don't die on me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, come on. Yeah. Take that. Ha 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 ha. I used almost all of my items. Woo. The good thing is, now when I find items on the map, I can take them. I should save. Whew. That was a tough one. Oh yeah, welcome back, Kaiser Ray. You just saw me almost wiping.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
That was really intense. It was a little too close for my taste.
Yeah.
We meet again. How'd it go with that giant zeugle? We managed to get rid of it for you.
What?
You did? Damn, I'm honored to meet the man who dealt with that thing. I'm guessing this isn't for your first time taking on something that big, huh? Well, it wasn't the first time that big.
Right.
Yeah, but I didn't do it alone. Anyway, here are those materials you were after. Oh, don't worry about those. I'm just glad that zeugle is gone now. You can have those materials. I'm sure you'll put them to better use than I ever could.
I'm afraid not.
Are you sure? Alright, if you say so. I am. I have to imagine you might run into other crazy zeugles during your travels. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. Well, it was a little too much, maybe. You might be able to get good materials off them, but you've still only got one life. Right. He's right. I don't need you dying before we complete what we've set out to do. I know. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you go. You can be sure I'll telling everyone just how heroic you are. Woo! But yeah, Ferris, you was with me since my very first stream. And you missed every wipe so far. So Ferris is my arch enemy. Whew, let's see. Do we have more quests? Side quests? No. 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 Okay, then. Let's go to the Sint. Ooh. Yeah, let's go to the next realm.
In familiar territory.
Oh, no, wait. Haha. I am going to rest first. At a campfire. So I can cook. I don't know if I can cook at inns, so I'm taking
We've reached our destination.
The campfire.
We should be able to cook here.
Yeah, I'm going to cook. But first of all, I got new items. Can you forge something new for me? No, 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 no. Ah, okay. Can I buy maybe alive bottles? Yes. I think I feel comfortable if I have at least 2. And some peach gel.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Yeah, we had to spend so much. Okay. Ooh. Let's see what kind of buff we get from kebab.
Want something to munch on, Hoodle?
Pudding. Kebab. Attack up. Yes, please. I love to have my attack increased. Sorry, I had to let down my dog. Beef stew. No, kebab. Pepper and scrap meat. Oh, 2 peppers. We don't have that much pepper. Maybe we should cook something that doesn't need so much ingredients. More dropped items. Elemental defense. Let's go with this. And Alphon is cooking.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Sorry, I had to let out the dog. I'm back. And I am going to talk. Oh no, we don't have something. Yeah, I think he wants to see if there's something to eat somewhere for him. So I'm
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
just going to hang out with him, with Dohalim.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Yes.
Shall we get moving?
Okay. I think I'm going to teleport to Vicent. We could also do the training grounds today. At least a little bit. Or we should head into the next chapter.
Finally made it.
Next chapter or training grounds? Ah, next chapter. Let's see. We are going to the land of the 4 winds. Was it like this? Marksaw. Dogo comes back.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Where is it?
Mahog Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Items, 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 items.
What's this thing?
Wait. Hoodle. Ball.
Little help!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Begin! I owe you one thing. Double demon fang! My
Here's
turn!
evil! Do
Dragon
it!
Swarm!
Yeah. Dogo wants back on my lap.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
So. I think there was nothing to eat for him. So. Somewhere here has to be. There. Yeah, I can see you, but I can't talk to you. Okay.
We won that by
There.
a mile. Hoo hoo hoo.
Hoo hoo hoo.
Hoo hoo hoo. Look, Hoodle, one of your buddies.
I think those olds are so funny. Hoo hoo hoo. Bore, bore, bore.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Strike! Now I can let loose.
Oh, didn't we learn new artists? Let's see. I think something Stardust. A hidden altar that unleashes a barrage of thrust before conducting with a dramatic slash. Which one? Oh. Now I see something. They have stars. Oh, a wave. So I think I go with this one now. Oh no, it launches high into the air before crashing down, splitting the earth open. Okay, we did not really master any of our artists right now, and I think we are not going to master them at all.
We won that by a mile.
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renan eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Fishing. Various fishing points are scattered around Dana, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can then be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles. So don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing steps. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, and then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing controls topic.
Now, where might those fish be?
Do we have this one rod and this one popper. Wait. Down on bass. We have to. Okay.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
Select location here. Oh no, it's gone already.
All right.
There. I think I got
Boy,
it.
That's a bit of a letdown.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Okay. I have to admit that
And
fishing
that's all there is
is
to it.
something I do every time in every
Wow.
game.
It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that,
Now she's
maybe it's
hooked
worth
on.
me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
Hey, you look like you know your way with the rod. I've been fishing a long time and have built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. All I ask for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. The fishing expert found at Taka Pond can teach you the basics about fishing. If you show him your fishing notes, he'll tell you where to go to catch fish you haven't found, as well as giving you new fishing gear based on how much you've caught. So we have to fish to get new equipment. I was just thinking getting new equipment and then fish all at once. And Ferris Night, fishing is so boring. One time when I played Digimon World 1, I was fishing and it was so boring that my Digimon died on me during fishing. Yeah, poor Zukamon. He's got everything. We have something left here. Oh. That sounds nice. And often. Okay. Okay. See you later, Kaiser. Wow, that is a lot of fish you caught, Ferris. Okie dokie. Wait. Let me see how many types of fish you've caught. 3, huh? Here, let me give you a little something. So the ones that I also just caught with my hands. Elegant swimmer. Let me see how many types of fish you caught. 5, huh? Let me give you a little something. 5. Salmon, carp. Yeah. 10, okay. No. Tackle. Yeah, I think my record from my first game is still counting here. $30. One more. 35. 40. Wow, there's a lot of fish in this game. Damn, look at you. I think you've caught all there is to catch on Dana. This calls for something special. Take this. It's my most prized possession. Okay. So now we have everything. Well, look who it is. Something you need to ask? No. Okay, so we have good equipment, and if we need some fish, I can fish everything now. There is a soldier laying on the ground. Phew, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my sorry. Forget I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me. Didn't you want to say mission?
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job.
Did we just get an infantry shield? Okay. Not a good one.
No need to thank me. I hate camping out.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renan cloth.
And he's not just skilled with a staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
So he has kind of a death wish. Nothing new here. I think we still lack the items. Yes. So let's save. So if I'm going to wipe, we don't have to hear that again. And move on.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Kelzalik. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Kelzalik before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
Ooh.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Yeah, talk about the street and Dohalim will give you a lecture.
Out of our way! Primed and ready!
I thought I just charged it.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I'm ready! I'm not done! Double demon fang! I'll face you! Take this!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Oh, why? This is pain. Why can't the zeugle stand still? Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'd stop it right where it stands. Dohalim's boost attack. Prehendir. Grows vines from the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies. This nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them. Tutorial start.
There's nowhere to run from my art. When he slows down, that's our chance. I'm not done.
Leave the agile ones to me.
And second.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummel it to me!
No further.
Glacier Spear! This here's easy!
On your...
Okay, success. When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send Dohalim. His boost attack will nullify their evasive abilities and keep them from dodging attacks. Ah, okay. So they are also kept from dodging.
You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on.
Blow them away!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine this sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's down in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonus that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of those effects on or off from the artifact effect list. Okay. You can now set 6 additional artist panels. Something to switch between them. Oh, okay. Oh, we don't have really points for that.
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! Don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy," when you cast your arts?
You're right. Oh my gosh. Are Dohalim and I actually alike?
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Am I just like Dohalim?
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
I see you've got your relics all lined up again. What are you doing? Huh? They're so bright now.
Oh, it's you two. I was merely tending to my collection.
Don't you think you've polished them enough by now?
You take better care of your relics than you do yourself.
I try to take good care of them. However, no matter how much work I put in, it refused to respond.
I thought you could hear their voices somehow.
I can, but that's all I can do with them. I can't actually engage in conversation with them. Not yet.
What are they saying? Did they really want you to polish them that much?
You're right. I was so enraptured with them, I may have selfishly failed to consider their own wishes. I must open my mind and sincerely engage with them in earnest.
He never gets tired of his relics, does he?
Nope. It is interesting to look at them when they're all lined up together like this, though. Like how these two have similar designs. It makes me wonder if they were made in the same period.
An excellent observation. Yes, I too suspect they're somehow intimately related as well.
I don't see what you two are talking about at all.
What's this? Why, that smear wasn't there previously. Could it be responding to my voice at long last? It's rather viscous and has a distinct aroma to it.
Ugh, Hoodle! These relics are no place for you to do your business! I'm serious! These are priceless pieces of history!
Come on, Dohalim. Let's go wash your hands before you catch anything weird.
those two discussing relics again?
Then it's a promise.
Indeed it is.
Law, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, Kisara. It's nothing. It's just those two are being sneaky over there. I heard something about a promise.
A promise? If it has to do with relics, then what?
Wait. You don't think they're gonna ditch us to become treasure hunters, do you?
I really doubt that.
You never know. He's pretty damn crazy for those relics of his.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd make things difficult for you if they just up and disappeared on us, right?
Yeah, that'd cause some problems.
We've got to do something to stop them.
Hey, what if we collected all of the relics ourselves?
That's it! Then they wouldn't have to go anywhere!
We might not be able to hear them talk like he can, but we can still search for them anywhere that looks likely.
Yeah, between the two of us, I'm sure we won't miss a single one.
Speaking of which, why are you so concerned about them taking off?
Huh? Well, you see...
This is going to be so great!
Indeed. Once we're finished, we can hold it in the palace.
A Danon Relic exhibition!
I'll let you serve as our exhibit guide, Renwell.
Right! I'll study up so I can answer any question they throw at me.
And, if you could, please ensure that Hootle stays far, far away from the exhibits.
Huh?
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Over so soon?
Ah, okay. We got something demi-human.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
And I think I can make a new weapon now. And the relics they were talking
Finally,
about,
some open space again.
I just collected them in my first playthrough. And here. These, well, defined what kind of benefit we have in our New Game Plus. Okay.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
We have new weapons.
Something feels odd here. Be on your
Yeah.
guard.
Don't have to fight those again. There's something? Peach gel. And I think wheat. No, rice! That's new. What's this here?
Out of our way!
In a bind? Now I can let loose. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
It's a duel of the arms!
Blow them away!
Purge malevolence!
Not a chance. Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold
We can do that.
Dragon swarm!
Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Easy peasy. Ha Hootle.
And what for? Oh, okay. Gold, okay. Well, we have enough gold, but can you ever have enough gold?
Right, here goes! care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
It's so hilly around here.
Oh,
I can
new
feel my
paper.
feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for
This'll be a delicious piece of cake. Where are you going?
I'm ready! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We got flyers! We turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back.
And the last one.
I'm not done! Luna Rondo! I'm not done! Mirage! It's over!
Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Barely a blip on our radar.
So Kisara is the weakest level-wise. And we have to go up, so let's see what's down here. Or...
Let's see what you've got.
Dragon Swarm! Okay, here I go. Come one, come all. Luna Rondo! I owe you one. Not a chance. Devastation! I'm not done! I'm not done!
Okay, and I think there was a cave. Yeah.
Roll or what?
Well,
Wait, what?
look who's
Yeah.
in a bright and shiny mood.
Orange gel. And a red treasure chest, yeah.
But opponent
So it's equipment.
no further. Okay. Eat dirt. Begin. Here I come.
It's like dragging you into the wall.
Do it!
Small. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Hear me, flame of
Double Demon Fang.
right after That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Let's see.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Looks
A mantle. I think this might be for him. No. No. Ah, for him.
like some solid equipment.
Oh, I think we're not gonna make it with this
More
battle
damage
counter.
here too, I see.
It's almost gone. Yeah. Still a good battle counter.
Here I come. Dragon Swarm. Now I can let loose. Dragon Swarm.
Do it!
Elusive You're mine. It's on. No escape. You're finished. Mirage.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaint.
My
And...
ex.
Wait,
Boys are bearing
there's something.
fruit.
And here's something. Rice. Get our eyes on the rice.
What's this thing?
Ah, okay, battle counter's gone.
Right. Here we go. You're mine. I'll take you all on. No escape. Dragon Swarm.
Resonate with the
Double
arc.
Demon Fang.
Stalagmite.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
My turn.
There's still more to go.
I'm not done.
Now!
Luna Rondo.
Goodwill. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Wow, that looks nice.
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all
What's that?
downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place?
Discourteous, aren't you? I shall ensure you survive this.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! It's over!
Your dreams! Annihilation! Hear me!
Dragon Swarm!
Burning strike!
Double Demon Fang! Now! Take this!
And gone.
Let's refrain from losing.
Oh, someone here. Can heal her. I was so preoccupied dealing with zeugles, I slipped and fell. Make sure you don't make the same mistake as me. Yeah. I see a red chest.
No choice! Take this! Dragon Swarm! I owe you one! You're mine!
Take it!
I'm ready! Double Demon Fang! Take this! I'm ready! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Rock!
Okay, was it just the one? No.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you.
Welcome, any wolf. And no, I'm not going to eat the pig. They are too cute.
No choice! You're mine! No further! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Take it! Take it! I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
My turn!
Certainly not.
Double Demon Fang!
Okay. I think the one with Dohalim and Rinwell looks
Over so soon?
so great. I am fine. We just finished our mission in Eldemenancia. And now we are on our way to the next realm and liberate this, and I think we did a good job. Oh, and I almost wiped. Almost wiped, that was not good. And how are you today?
They took a lifetime to master.
Well, I'll have to keep training.
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm observed.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that.
Blow them away!
Our work is done here.
Let's
move.
see, something here?
I'm right
Something?
behind you, Shion.
My chest. My precious. Oh, mage coat. Where could it belong to?
Design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alfred.
Well, I got a recipe for kebab, so I could cook you some. Okay, we are here. And then let's see if there are some items here. Yes, there are. Orange gel. Yeah, kebab sounds so nice.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Where are you going?
Damn it! Thank you! You're mine! I'm ready! You're on!
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm observed.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that.
Annihilation!
My turn!
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see them.
Okay, yay! I saw items, Here.
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
And we need pepper for the kebab. Have we been here? No. Do we have to go there? At some point, yes. But I don't know if now is the right time for that. So let's see. Why am I so avoid? Shion, thank you for the heal. I was a little low on HP.
This is barely target practice. Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Okay, or... more ruins. A lot of ruins here. Come on, they are flying types. So they are for Shion. One after another falls down.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Skills in top form, arts working like a charm.
Oh, we are at level 30 already. Ooh, nice.
Did you hear all of that?
I came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but zeugles around here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of, you know... no? Huh, okay. So it was really nothing here. Let's go back. And then I have to decide if we go... this way or that way. But I think I can go that way from here.
Phew, what a rush. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term. But you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does. Which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Oh. Does this mean we are heading the right direction because we got a cutscene?
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being an... Forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
I don't think those two can learn some manners. But I think they are good the way they are.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
I'm not going to take a break. Oh.
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
is all I desire.
Okay.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Enjoy.
Can you take it? Take this! The enemy's open!
Now our chance!
I'll smash you!
Here! We got some energy! Here I
Who the hell are you?
Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
He's really
Even
fast.
surpass as a lord?
Enjoy.
Here. Back into the fray! Annihilation!
Take this. You're mine.
My astral energy!
Ouch.
Freeze Lancer!
Take this.
Lightning control!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Radiant the weird!
Shattering of pieces!
Oh. Thank you. What was that? Ouch. Poor Lol. Dead.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Good shot.
Oh? A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
I didn't...
Hmm.
Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
Okay, but Shion protected often.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
I mean, Shion gets used to being pierced. It's the second time now. But I think Rinwell and Law got their share too. It looked really hurtful. Okay, so I am right here. I want to see what's on the other way. I wonder who this guy is and what he wants from Alphen. I think it's straight up there, isn't it? Yeah. Get some pepper on the way. And up we go. Something here? No. This ore. And more ore. The mountain. Oh, it's a cat head. I think I remember this.
What's that big tower over there?
Big tower. Let's see.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Don't want the animals at the ranch being grown up. Oh, lemon gel. Let's buy 5. Oh, new armor. Yeah, I think we have more benefit in having it. And maybe new weapons too? No, 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 no. One for Rinwell. One for Dohalim. No, no. But one for Kisara as well. So we are good equipped right now.
Have you guys... checked your equipment lately?
Oh, it's
Not this way, I guess.
it's still closed. Okay. Good to know. And all the way back.
Right, here goes!
Where are you going?
Dragon form! Okay, here I go.
Now!
Take this!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hard.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I still got a ways to go.
Okay. Dohalim and Kisara needs to half a... Oh no, not this way. Needs a half a level to level up again. Then we are all on level 30. I think it was this way, wasn't it?
Guess I misread the landing.
Am I right here?
Out of our way! Rise and rend!
Dragon form! Double demon fang! My turn! Double demon fang!
Now!
Come one,
Who
come
wants
all!
to die next?
I owe you one. Begin! Lightning! You got flyers!
I'm stuck!
All yours!
Just checking. Yes, I'm right.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
No, I'm not.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
But we can drop here. Hero's Landing. Last travel point, okay. And next realm? Question mark? capital already.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
So, a civil war.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Okay. I think we can at least have a look at Nice. Let's get this way first. Well, at least we got pork. Oh, I see an hole.
Hoo-hoo!
Woohoo!
Hoo-hoo!
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
20. So this is the castle. It's locked. Oh, we almost tripped. So yeah, I think I'm going into the circle and see what's up there. And then we can see what's up next. But
What are those out
I have
around?
to watch the clock.
Those? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy.
Ah,
So they
yeah.
have to be big.
My husband brought me ice cream. So I need a cutscene, please, so I can eat it. But as I said, I also have to watch the clock because at some point my baby's going to be hungry. But I think we can figure out what happened here before that happens.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadheim. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Even Rinwell said we shouldn't split up, so she maybe gets used to travel with Renans. And the ice cream is delicious, by the way. These are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Darkwing Duck. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into that. Yeah. You should rebuild the whole city, I think. Oh. Item. Chicken. Those donors and meat on the street.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough!
Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadime! Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm!
We're not afraid of any bright eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings!
The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside. You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there. That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down. Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim. This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly. Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you. We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest? Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet. We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we? Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before. Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Finished my ice cream and now I'm cold. Welcome back, Kaiser Ray. Yeah, you just came in for the next drama. You didn't miss too much. We just entered the next realm's capital. And, well, it lies in ruins, as you see. And as we figured, the Darnans, well, had a little civil war and kept over. Got the city in their hands, but, well, the lady just fled. And yes, I hate this guy, and I will totally get rid of him. I don't think so. He's just a Darnan. Maybe I'm not going to fight him. But yeah, they traded a lord or a lady for a dictator. I don't know if that's better.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. That's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Well, yeah, this name is fitting. And, Ferris was always hearing Iron Mouse when I said Iron Mask in the beginning. And what I think is all those sacrifice this Deadheim took. Did those Danans that died choose their fate by their own? Did they know that they're going to die if they are plotting like this and following Deadheim, or did he just sacrifice, well, people that trusted him?
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadheim managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry zeugle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadheim, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadheim and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Oh, that's so cute. And I'm happy to hear that. It's not annoying when I'm starting to ask these questions.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicent once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves, and outright forbade the ownership of instruments, is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Well, I think I played enough JRPGs to have a deeper thought into the story itself, because there's always a deeper thought behind it that they are not going to reveal by themselves. So, and we have some side quests. I'm going to take them, and I will decide if we are also going to make them today or next week, when I see how much effort it is. I like those two. I like it so much that you have to think about what you play. Why does everybody have to be such cowards? We don't get this taken care of. Things are never going to change.
What's wrong?
What's got you down, friend? Zeugles, that's what. A pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of zeugle, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
Right.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we are more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, Paul. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve zeugle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome dangerous zeugles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, about those materials you're looking for, this isn't what you're talking about, is it? Hey, Alphen, I didn't tell you to give that away. Bad, Alphen, bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's totally it. It totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? Ah, okay. Now you can hand them over.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than it keep weighing on us. Great. You're one generous bunch of people, you know that. Now to see just what I can turn all this into.
All right.
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I'm a generous god. Let's see, here and at the end. Yeah. Orphanus. I have to teach him some manners. Yeah, the green one is also nice. But I think we have a lot of nice swords here. Well, this is boring. Isn't this a nice sword? Or this? I think this looks nice. I really like this one. Or this one. No, this one's better. You think I should wield the carrot? This one's not so good. This is not so... I like this one. It's just another color. This one is also nice. Another color. Needle. No fish so far. Oh, in 3 different greens. Nice. A rusty sword. I like this one. But Ferris wants the carrot, so I'm... This? Yeah. I like this one too. So Ferris, sorry, but 2 against 1. I think we have enough, so I like to see my weapon skins right now. And maybe choose... a different skin. I think this one would fit. Yeah, I will totally use a fish sword. I can use the watering can for you. I think I like this one. This one is so nice. Okay, then I'm going with this one. Oh, the books. We have so many nice books. Well, it looks kind of a fish thingy, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why you wrote that. I like this one. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, I think I'm going with this one. Well, rots. Oh, cobra. I think rots are kind of boring. Oh, a little piggy! There's a little piggy at the end. Oh, this looks nice. Pork fork? Or this? Pork fork? Pork fork. So, and now the gauntlets. These look nice. Well, Lucky said so too. Lucky said also that I have to use the pork fork. Oh, those look nice. Ooh, this color is even better. Just one. Piggies. And carrots! Hey, Ferris Knights, there are carrots! Wow. I mean, style-wise, I like these the most. But piggies. Okay, and already choose this one. So I use my weapon skins now that I have.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Oh no.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Often, mi amigo. I knew fate would bring us together once more. Remind me, you're that wonder guy, isn't it? I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. You claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you are well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung, nor an instrument my hands have not mastered. You are Danan. Where did you get your instruments? I see. As it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instrument on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. Sorry, I have to... Oh, my dog wanted to jump off my lap, but it's too high for him. In this sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free within the breeze. Oh, Dana mio! Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin, faced with such wit? Indeed, words fail me, I am at a loss. For what can I say but gracias? Oh, you, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to... I can't take any more of this. We're leaving. Dohalim, you're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me.
Wait! Don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps, I can entrust you all with a legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You find it at the location detailed in these notes. But be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourselves to solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure, let's give it a shot. This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued.
Good.
Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent. I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Wonder Text 1. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. Wonder Text 2. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abundant village. Wonder Text 3. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. I think I know all of those locations. No. Not yet.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
And if you find this guy here... Ah, okay, he's not here. He might be here. He might be here.
Mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Well, sand and rocks, it's totally Calaglia. And the one with the tower is this mountain, Daria, I think it was called. And here at the inn there's also a side quest. And I have a feeling that I know who it is.
I hear a voice.
No, it's not.
Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that...
I sure wish there was more to go around. What are you talking about? Our rations. We are always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. We have what you need.
How's this?
Here, Alphen, look at this. She just waited for me to give her the command to give it. If that's what you need, we've got some right here. Is this enough? Why, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that'll help a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach you my family's secret recipe if you like. Yes, curry. Oh, curry. Yummy.
Great!
Oh, this sounds delicious. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. I can imagine, Xian. Doesn't look all that hard to fix either.
Hey,
Hey, Kisara, if it's really that simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you're actually interested in making food now, not just eating it. What does it matter to you? I'd just like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier.
Good.
Well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
really?
Is that serious? Sure, I guess. Hit me with what you've got. But promise me you won't tell anyone else I asked this, okay? Oh, she's cute. My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training. Deal?
What?
What? Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain.
Yes!
Yes, Captain! That's so cute.
All right.
Now we can begin your training. I see you have some freshly caught fish there. Perfect. We'll use that as well.
Really?
What? But the recipe doesn't call for fish.
What?
Are you trying to talk back to your superior? No, madam. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain.
Huh?
Huh? So Xian's in training now.
All right.
Good. It looks like you have everything we need. Now we dive into the culinary trenches.
Yes!
Yes, Captain!
Over there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do, Private? Dance with it?
Huh?
No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes!
Yes, Captain.
Right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire. Boil that water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander. Yes, Captain. It's all finished. So it is. Its flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You've got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear?
Right.
Yes, Captain! Guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect. But I'll show him. One day my food will taste so good it'll knock his arm off. She's doing that for Arthur.
By the by, Xian, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Xian.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Oh, that's nice. But I just had a look at the clock, and I think I'm going to end my stream here. I had so much fun with you guys. I hope you too. And next time we are totally going after that lady, Lord Lady, and I'm going to defeat her and maybe put this tyrant off his throne. But before I start, I don't want to come back next week, so I don't really have a schedule for next week. I think... was it Tuesday? I don't know, I can't say. But I'm going to have an announcement on Twitter, on X, before I'm going to stream. And I am thinking about trying another game in between, because I saw that Infinite Nikki just came out, and I'm thinking about trying it out. So I'm not sure if we are trying this before I continue the story, but I'm totally ending this. And I don't think we can end it this year, but totally at the beginning. Until the end of January, we are done with Tales of Arise. And, well, yeah, that's from me. I hope you have a nice weekend and will enjoy yourself. And we will see you next week. And until then, take care of yourself. And see you then. Bye.